All over the world, we're seeing the devastating impact of this invisible killer. And so tonight, I want to update you on the latest steps we're taking to fight the disease and what you can do to help.
Am I dreaming? Have I just woke up in a sci-fi movie or what?
It's definitely something to tell our grandchildren about.
If we live to tell them, Donald.
And I want to begin by reminding you why the UK has been taking the approach that we have.
Stop all the planes coming into our country from infected hotspots.
UK is an hotspot now.
Cosmo, yes I know it is, but still don't understand why there's still flights from China and Italy. UK is only a hotspot because of the fucking idiots that thought it would be clever to fly back to England from Wuhan after Chinese New Year.
Without a huge national effort to halt the growth of this virus, there will come a moment when no health service in the world could possibly cope, because there won't be enough ventilators, enough intensive care beds, enough doctors and nurses.
And there are still stupid young adults wandering and gathering at the beach, then coming home to spread the virus to their grandpas and grandmas.
To put it simply, if too many people become seriously unwell at one time, the NHS will be unable to handle it, meaning more people are likely to die, not just from coronavirus, but from other illnesses as well.
Ain't it mad that Stormzy hates you? I'm sure Boris loses sleep over Stormzy hating him.
From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home.
Oh well, I've always hated Boris.
He likes you though, bro.
You sure, Boris? Didn't you say this'll just blow over? Didn't you say that you didn't want to implement draconian methods, useless sap?
That is why people will only be allowed to leave their home for the following very limited purposes.
Orwellian state.
Shopping for basic necessities as infrequently as possible. One form of exercise a day, for example, a run, walk or cycle, alone or with members of your household. Any medical need to provide care or to help a vulnerable person, and travelling to and from work, but only where this is absolutely necessary and cannot be done from home.
Is a bus driver a key worker?
What happens with golf courses? I've seen elderly people play, and the chances of catching it is possible, as our golf courses is a part of the hotel and spa. I really don't think it's necessary for some golf courses to be open, as there'd hardly be anyone there. A little bit pointless.
No Prime Minister wants to enact measures like this. I know the damage that this disruption is doing and will do to people's lives, to their businesses and to their jobs. And that's why we've produced a huge and unprecedented programme of support both for workers and for business.
What the actual FK? What have I just watched? We're all doomed.
With the time you buy, by simply staying at home, we are increasing our stocks of equipment. We are accelerating our search for treatments. We're pioneering work on a vaccine. And we're buying millions of testing kits that will enable us to turn the tide on this invisible killer.
Well done, Boris.
Tell my employer, not me. Until then, I'm gonna go about my regular life, not my problem.
You can travel to and from work. He said that at 2:05.
Yet I think we can go to work.
We will beat the coronavirus, and we will beat it together. And therefore, I urge you, at this moment of national emergency, to stay at home, protect our NHS, and save lives.
I don't know if I should like or dislike this video. His voice is so irritating.
So he's typing like this.
I'm sorry, but when I said your name out loud, my furniture started floating.
This is nothing. Julian Assange had to stay in for 7 years.